Emmy winner and The Young and the Restless star, Courtney Hope, recently shared a story from her Emmy night, revealing why she couldn't get into the after party. And trust me, you don't want to miss out. But that's not all. Reylynn Caster also has a milestone celebration, and it's honestly the cutest. Watch along to find out all about it.
Hey everyone, welcome to TrendStreet.
Sally is a character you just can't help but love. Courtney Hope has been playing the role of Sally Spectra for the past 8 years. Originally, Hope appeared as Sally in the sister show, Bold and the Beautiful, back in 2017. But after her departure in 2020, she decided to hop over to Genoa City, shaking things up. She's been in Y&R since November 2020, and we can't imagine life in GC without her now. Ever since, she's been killing it with that role, and of course making Newmans and Abbotts fall for her. First it was Jack, then Adam, then Nick, and Adam again. For almost a year, she was stuck in a triangle between the Newman brothers, but in the end the heart wants what it wants, and Sally went with Adam. Plus, to be honest, Sally and Nick were much better as friends than a couple.
I know, but I told you, everything's gonna be okay. Alright?
Hope, in real life, is as real as they come, and the fans know what we're talking about. She has always been all about that positivity and loving yourself that somehow feels very relaxing. Maybe that's where she gets her killer acting chops from as well. In the past year, Sally has gone through a series of heartbreak, but nothing compares to last year's. In 2023, Sally got pregnant with Adam's kid, and for the first she was genuinely happy and looking forward to creating a family of her own. But things decided to take a turn, and she lost her child.
Are you telling me that our little girl, she's not here? She didn't make it.
The heartbreak of it was a roller coaster of emotions, and that's definitely the part where we could see Hope's acting excelling at its finest. No wonder, it paid off in the end. She was nominated for the 51st Daytime Emmy for the Outstanding Supporting Actress on June 7th, and to no surprise, she took the award home. It was no doubt a well-deserved win too. We could all see it in her face how happy she was when she walked up the stage to receive it. I mean, it was her first ever win, and she was over the moon like everyone would be. It was definitely her big night, you know.
Oh my gosh, so many people I want to thank. I did not get here alone. The entire Young and the Restless family. Josh Griffith, thank you so much for trusting me with this story. Thank you so much. I'm inspired by you all.
But apparently, it was after that ceremony that took the star a bit by surprise, and that's where the real drama started. Hope shared a hilarious and quite frustrating post-award experience in an interview with Soap Opera Digest that just made her realize fame can be unpredictable sometimes. So what happened is that after the award ceremony, she headed to the after party to enjoy herself with her co-stars and just soak in the atmosphere. She just loves these kinds of things, getting to celebrate with everyone and seeing who's there and what they are wearing. I just enjoyed the whole experience, and it was nice to be able to have that, she said. At the time, she had brought her Emmy along to the party, but when she heard that someone's award was stolen in last year's after party, she didn't want to take the risk. So, she decided to take it back to her hotel room for safekeeping. When she returned to the party, though, she ran into a problem. The security guards didn't recognize her. You're probably thinking, how's that possible, right? But they hadn't seen the show, so they had no idea who she was, or the fact that she was a winner that night. Plus, they were on high alert for party crashers too. When she tried to re-enter, the guards stopped her because she didn't have a stamp on her hand. I put my hand under the black light. They were like, "Oh, you can't come in, you don't have a stamp," she said. Despite explaining she had just been there and had only left to secure her Emmy, the security staff weren't convinced. The guard who had seen her leave was no longer on duty. As Hope stood there, partygoers exiting the event began to recognize her and congratulate her on her win. She graciously thanked them, turning to the guards in hopes they'd change their minds. "I literally won an Emmy tonight, and I was just in there," she explained, but the guards remained firm with their apologies. The situation dragged on, with more attendees recognizing Hope and offering their congratulations. Eventually, the security guards started to reconsider, likely influenced by the steady stream of well-wishers. Finally, they made a judgment call and allowed Hope back into the party. Reflecting on the incident, Hope now finds humor in the experience. "Now I can say that what happened to me was really funny," she said. "But you know what? It happens to the best of us." What really makes it funny is how an Emmy winner was kept on standby to get into her own party. Now, Hope's definitely going to remember the night as her biggest win mixed with a funny situation. But hey, she handled that situation like a pro too, rather than causing a fight, you know. The guards are definitely going to remember her from now on, and probably regret it too. On other news, the young and the Restless star, Reylynn Caster, just celebrated a big milestone. Caster joined Y&R back in April 2021 as a recast of Faith Newman, and isn't she just perfect for the role? It's just a bummer that we don't see her often until recently. I think we all can agree Faith is so much like her mom, Sharon, in the best way possible. Last year, she had this awful encounter with Cameron Kirsten, who killed her cat, and then kidnapped her. Not to mention he tried to kill her too with a bomb. And after all that drama, she was gone with the wind for like a whole year. But she did portray the role of Tina Carter earlier this year in the hit series SWAT, you know, the one where our fellow Y&R star, Shamar Moore, stars in too. Lucky for us, Faith returned to GC again in June, and now she's here to stay, at least for a month or so I guess. Sadly, Faith came in with bad news. She broke up with Moses, which happened off-screen of course. Turns out, Moses felt like they got together too young, and he wanted to explore other relationships. So, what better way to mend your broken heart than to be with your family, right? While Faith's in GC trying to move on and get over her ex, Caster definitely can't relate to it. Why? Well, because Caster and her boyfriend just celebrated their 4-year anniversary together. If you've been following Caster on her Instagram, then you know, she's been dating the singer/songwriter and the actor of the hit series, Wolfpack, Armani Jackson, from 2020. Since then they have been pretty public about their relationship, and they look like the cutest couple ever. So on their special day, Caster took to her Instagram to share a strip of black and white photo booth pictures of the two of them, captioning with the number 4, and a heart to mark the occasion. They're just too cute, and Lily Brooks O'Brien, who plays Lucy Romalotti, thinks so too, as she called them adorable. Armani also couldn't help but pop by the comment section, leaving with not 1, but 3 comments saying magical and so us. On their 3-year anniversary of their relationship last year, the couple even took a trip to Northern California. Armani posted a series of pictures from the trip, and Reylynn commented, pretty boy, and best 3-year trip, to which Armani replied, best. These two seem to have the best relationship, filled with adventures and sweet moments. Not to mention clicking each other's photos. So congratulations to these two, and here's for more. Don't forget to share some love and thoughts in the comments below too.
Thank you for checking this video out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. Turn that bell notification on if you want to hear from us, and comment down below if you've subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply and thank as many of you as we possibly can.